Welcome everyone to tonight's 29th session of Dungeons and Dreamscapes. I do apologize for the 2-week absence. Life decided to make it difficult to schedule sessions. But yeah. I'm hoping that everyone had a fantastic Halloween / Thanksgiving / Black Friday shopping / holiday shopping for friends and family and stuff like that. But yeah. So since it has been 2 weeks, may I request for not one, not two people, but the entirety of our party, our Dreamweavers, to do the recap. Just feel free to just pop in, chime in, and just let us know what happened last time we had our
Three people's
had our
emotional
session.
baggage, and Alexa and Oscar licked a wall. That's about it.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You just call me Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
You said
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
Did we start, like, I forget if this was last session or the session before, Paige's not date?
I think it was 2 sessions ago.
I think, but Paige was mostly.
Oh, you mean when that
on
person turned out to
town.
be married?
No,
Oh, God, no, that was many sessions ago.
No, I think she was done with seeing Nephrite and was around the town and got to meet that one guy in the
Yeah,
bar.
the fourth chairman drug her to a bar after getting into a fight. It was very awkward.
Yeah, that happened last time.
And then you left. You and I were in the hotel room trying to kind of deal with some stuff. And we
yeah,
went
the
north
whole...
here.
Yeah.
So
And we
that was...
found out apparently his powers are linked to his emotions.
Yes, and so I offered
His
some
dad may or
reason.
may not be dead, and he has nightmares about his dad giving him the powers, which is, you know,
Yes.
great.
Despite the fact that he wasn't there at his death. So, yeah. So that was kind of, I believe, what we found out. What did Lexi and Oscar find?
Not a lot.
Yeah, but we got the password and the stuff for the underground underneath the Hobo Land.
Oh, right.
How could you forget Hobo Land?
You know what? Thinking back on it, I don't know.
Women's restroom, third stall, cherry blossom.
Oh, good
Okay.
job.
Nice.
All right. So I guess
Okay.
we're all gonna get together. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. So, I'm actually very proud of that rendition, because that is honestly more than I apparently had for my notes.
Did you just had like wall emotional baggage?
No, I actually had like
Wow.
2 pages of my notes when I usually average between like 10 to 20.
That's fair.
Then again,
That's a
this is
lot.
like your like reporter notebook flip style size, but I digress, like because most of it was in my next session notes is what happened. But yeah, because of that, you all actually get 1 inspo from me. So go ahead and
Wow.
put that down. Y'all get 1 inspo
Yeah.
as we kick off tonight's session. I don't know why I'm like introducing it like Critical Role. I'm sorry.
You do you.
Live your dream.
Hey, yeah. God, I wish. What do you call it? So, what would you guys like to do next?
I think because we left off on me and Lexi,
Mhm.
so I think we're gonna go with that because that's like a solid lead or something.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, you do have pretty much like from the hobo, like aside maybe Paige getting to meet the actual person, maybe. Yeah, you pretty much have like the best lead out of everyone in the Dreamweaver. So yeah, go ahead. What would Lexi and Oscar like to do today?
Go there and use the password.
Investigate the bathroom.
All right. So, when you get to the location that the hobo led you to, you pretty much find like an enclosed area. Maybe at some point this was a public park at one point, but right now it looks like it's been closed off. There are trash bags here and there. It has not been kept well, and yeah, you head straight to the women's bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So when you get there, you find the place like also kind of disheveled. And I'm assuming you guys would like to go to stall number 3.
Yep.
Okay. All right, and yeah, you are in front of stall number 3. What would you like to do?
Was there a special knock or something?
No,
Think
but
so.
but it seems that stall number 3 is the only one that's closed and has the locked thing on it, or occupied thing on it.
I'll just walk over and go, something cherry blossom.
And for a moment, it's quiet, awkward, maybe. But then you hear like a series of gears whirring it to life. You don't know where, because like this is a fucking bathroom, a public bathroom of all things. And you finally hear the tumbler switch to open, and the door swings, and instead of a toilet you find a doorway, an illuminated doorway.
Ladies first.
Oh, thank you. What a gentleman.
It
Walk
also
in.
is the woman's bathroom.
Well, you're already in the women's room, so it's too late for that.
And you walk through the threshold, and it takes a moment for your eyes to adjust, because on the other side there is a lot more light than you probably would have expected, but there are strings of lights on overhead, all culminating on this one central pillar. There are a series of little market stalls, kind of. It actually kind of reminds you of the festivals back home that May used to or Mai used to take you to. It has kind of like that similar vibe to it. But instead of like stalls, these look more like makeshift dwellings for one, maybe 2 people. You see a few homeless people coming to and from, lifting the flaps of the tarps, type of deal. But yeah, when you walk through, you get a few eyes on you before everyone resumes their business, except for one who seems to be approaching you. They have a nice smile to them, little tall, maybe like around 6 to 6.5 feet, and judging from the overgrown undertusks, they seem to be some form of orc, maybe half orc. Little tall for half orc, so maybe just full grown orc. And they come bounding up to you and go, "Oh, welcome! Welcome to Hobo Land.
Well, that's straightforward.
Well, yes, I'm assuming that you're here because you're also now homeless.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. I do remember if. Okay. We do have space, but you may. Are you too comfortable with sharing the same space? Because we kind of are getting a lot more and more people here. Than we are
Why?
accustomed to. Huh?
Is that unusual? What's happening?
Oh well. Kind of ish. I mean, this isn't really something that was decided upon, but there was nowhere to put anyone who lost their powers. So they just kind of did this. I don't remember if Council of Champion Peoples uh uh approved our quarters yet, but given how long it took for the other two sections of the city, that may take us maybe a couple of years tops for that to form. But yeah, for now, welcome to Hobo Land. Name pending.
All right. So, I'm just wondering, do we ask the overly suspicious question right off the bat with this very friendly man?
Say what now?
Why not, brother?
All right. I guess I'll. Uh, so another, one other thing. Have, have you seen, heard stories? Is the fourth chairman around?
Who?
Guy in white suit, red. What is it? Red tie, red undershirt.
A red shirt underneath.
And he just kind of like strokes his chin, like looking all pensive, like, I know a guy who wears white suits and red shirts, but I don't remember him calling him the fourth chairman.
What name did he use?
Oh, Ryu.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry.
where is he?
Oh, well, he's currently out right now. He usually comes back like during the night. Um, Usually sometimes he doesn't even come back like every night, but hey, not my business. We all just kind of like have our own space. We try not to meddle in anyone's business, but I like to welcome new people here. So, oh, actually, that does remind me. Uh, I can show you where you'll be where you can set up for the night. And he walks off towards a direction and looks back to see if you're following him.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
will also use this time to look around for Mr. Kiryu.
And for um for that make me a perception check for that. I was gonna say like passive, maybe. Yeah, that okay. Um, yeah, you don't really see anyone matching the description of Kiryu. Um, but you do notice like here and there uh there are people who seem to who seem to be trying to help other people, like building their makeshift dwellings, or giving and any extra supplies that they have. The atmosphere in here, despite the fact that it's not like, you know, like a permanent setting, it seems homely enough. Like people seem to be getting along. There's no there's no fights that happen. Any raised voices you hear are mostly surprise, or glee, or just people having like a good time. And eventually you reach this this corner next to like I don't know what they're called. Hedges, there we go. Next to some hedges, there's like lean-to, just kind of like or well, not a lean-to, a tarp, just kind of like stretched across a couple of poles holding it up. There's one little light dangling from overhead, and a couple of sleeping bags for ya. And he goes, "Well, here it is, your new home."
Thanks. It's great.
Yeah.
All right, cool. If you guys need anything else, you just let me know, okay? I'll be around.
Thanks.
And he just kind of gives you, both of you, a nice thumbs up, and bounce off. All right, what do y'all do?
So, what now, Professor?
Well, we can either wait and see if he shows up, or we can leave. I don't see much else to do.
I guess we wait.
Okay.
Or maybe go. I'll ask. I guess I'll go shovel my hair a little or whatever. I don't know, make myself look slightly dirtier. I don't know, I've got a 5 o'clock shadow. It's fine. I'm gonna go ask around, I guess, just not too suspiciously, or maybe overly suspiciously, so it definitely gets his attention. Anyway, I'm gonna go ask around about for chairman, see if I can get anything.
Okay. For that, I would like you, for the intents and purposes of this, I would like you to roll an investigation check for me.
Easy peasy. Where is he?
All right. So the information you get from like various sources, Ryu seems to be a quiet man, not really one to talk much, whether it's just in general conversation or like stuff about himself personally. But you do get a couple of them saying that he's especially fond of or he's more talkative around his younger companion Haru, who apparently is one of the few helpers around Hobo Land. She just kind of like runs stuff to and fro from one place to another. Helps out when it's like time to cook. And just kind of like
Haro, it's time we gotta cook.
when Ryu and Haru are together, she does most of the talking, and he just kind of like stands there and nods whenever she whenever she looks to him for like approval, maybe. And they just kind of like point you and go, "Oh, actually, she's right over there last time I saw her." And they point towards like to your left. So like from the center. You'd be in the with bleh. From the center with the bathroom at north. You'd be at your 7 o'clock.
Okay, with this information, I will go and tell Lexi.
Okay.
You know who this
And-
Aro is?
Daughter stand-in, basically. So.
Okay.
You want to go and investigate that then?
Yes.
All right.
Better than
Let's
just
go.
waiting around.
Okay, so you head off to the direction that you were pointed towards, and you see just pretty much the same as everything else, except for maybe this like one food stall type of thing, like the mobile ones. And there are a couple of people next to it. So one of them is this centaur who seems to just be the person who is blah, blah, blah. The centaur who's just looking around while he stirs the giant pot that's settled on that stall. And you see on a table next to him this very young girl, maybe you'd approximate like around 14 to 15 years. Looks human. And she's passing bowls of some kind of soup to people.
So what do you think? Do we just go up and ask her?
Not much else to do, I don't think. Unless you got some tie in your scheming.
Nah. I don't know. I'm tired. Let's go over.
Okay, and you approach this stall, and she catches both of your eyes and has this giant smile on her face as she picks up a couple of bowls and goes, "Here you go. I don't think I've seen you around here. Hi."
No, we just moved in.
Oh, okay. Well, first off, welcome to Hobo Land. Name pending. Second off, sorry about your power situation and all. Can't be easy.
Yeah, it isn't.
Well, well, if my uncle has much to say about that, powers are overrated. Really, like, you know, it's nice, but not
Your
really a
uncle?
way of life.
Who's he?
Make an insight check. And she just kind of like,
From one end to the other.
You hate to see it.
and she kind of like, has this moment of confusion before she goes, "Oh, my uncle Ro."
Now listen, I know I got a 1, but that pause was mad suspicious.
I'm looking at Oscar really pointedly.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Screw it. Oh wait, no, I can't do it after I've gotten the answer. Oh well.
And she just kind of like looks over and goes, so has Zoom uh showed you where you'll be staying?
Was that the art guy?
Yeah, Zoomug.
Yeah, he did.
Well, I call him Zoom Hugs because he gives like really good hugs. But his like, you know, it's very similar to Zoom Hug. So don't tell him I said that though. He doesn't want people to know that he gives out hugs. For some reason.
My lips are sealed.
Cool. Okay. Well, soup is for everyone. It is lentil soup tonight. I don't know what it's going to be next night, but that's up to my friend here. And she just kind of like jabs a thumb at the centaur who just kind of waves with the free hand.
Is your uncle joining us? Sounds, what you said earlier sounds interesting. Love to meet him.
I don't know about my uncle, but I mean, I haven't seen him in a while, actually. But if you don't mind, my dad's company, he's about the same.
Oh, is he your brother? Is he your dad's brother? Or is your, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's my dad's brother. They don't really like to talk much. They just kind of like, whatever. Well, the last time, I saw them together, they just kind of like stood and stared at each other for like half an hour before they just both grunted and left. I don't really know what happened. But I guess they came to some kind of understanding.
I understand.
Alright, well, enjoy the soup, and, I'll see you around. Oh, and, let me know if you want more soup. There's plenty, I think. Right, Sel? And she just kind of, like, looks to the centaur, who looks, at the pot, and then, does a thumbs up again. Alright, yeah, we're cool.
Thanks. Will do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and while Oscar and Lexi enjoy some lentil soup, we are going to jump to Viola, Sin, and Norfear, who are soon to be joined by Paige. I think.
I would think so. I
Okay.
ought to be back by now.
Okay. Okay, so, what are y'all doing?
We are in the hotel room. I don't remember if Norfear fell asleep again.
I think
Um,
he did.
Yeah, he kind of like, was uneasy at the prospect of sleeping because of the nightmare that he had. And, between the combination of the general ambience of the room and both of your presences and
And
the
my pillow
pillow
fort.
fort. Yep. And the
Don't
pillow
forget the
fort.
pillow fort.
You managed to help him doze back off despite his growing protest that he is not sleepy. Nope. I'm tired.
Okay. Well, gonna let him sleep, and I guess I'm gonna wait till Paige is officially here before saying anything further.
Yeah, I was actually gonna look at Viola. I'm gonna go wait for Paige in the lobby. Do you mind?
Yeah, just, come here when she's there.
All right. right.
And I'll go to the lobby.
Okay, and you get to the lobby. It's starting to quiet down. Now it's maybe like around 8ish. No, not 8. What am I talking about? Jesus Christ. It's like close to midnight. Not many people in the lobby. There's the people at the front desk. But as far as like patrons go, not a soul. Not a soul until Paige walks in.
Sin's just kind of off in like one of the chairs, kind of fidgeting nervously.
Mm-hmm.
I think she still has the completely fucked up eye makeup.
Yep, you still have the mascara running down your face, which still completes the look.
Oh, great. All right,
Okay,
Liliana.
good. Nothing's happening back here.
Yeah, Liliana enters and like notices out of the corner eye. Rough night.
She gives you kind of a hopeful look. Yeah.
Yeah. Did Lexi and Oscar ever get back?
Not yet.
Jeez. Checks her phone to see what time it is. Oh my god.
Yeah, and you see it's like 11:45 right now.
She's gonna send Lexi a text that just says, "Where are you?"
I'm gonna text back just the underground hobo fortress.
She looks at her phone for a long moment before texting back, "If you don't want to talk to me, just say so."
No, really. I'm gonna send a picture of the hobo fortress.
It's like an Instagram post with the soup and
Yeah, the soup's there. Thumbs up.
With a little smiley sticker in the corner.
Yeah. Liliana looks at the picture for even longer this time. Do you need help?
No, we're good.
Everything all right?
yep.
No, that was to Paige.
Yeah, well, they're in a underground hobo fortress. Anyway,
What? What
you
the
know
fuck?
what? We're gonna go up. We'll go talk to Viola, and we'll get this all figured out and figure out what the hell to do.
Sin has been kind of playing with that totally not cursed coin. Like she does when she's fidgety and nervous.
Yeah.
Can we talk first?
Yeah. What's up?
Maybe not in the lobby.
Sure. Yeah. We can. Guess talk in my room. Fine.
Sure.
All right, we'll go up, talk privately for a moment. Oh God.
What?
Oh God. What was that?
Is that the treasure goblin?
Can I perception check?
Yeah, you can do a perception check.
Oh my God, I got a perception check for the treasure goblin. You never know when the treasure goblin is gonna visit you, but you always need to be prepared.
I just thought that was Mal being Mal, to be honest.
No, that was for sure the treasure goblin.
I think it's Loot Goblin. I think I got the name
The
wrong.
Loot goblin, fair enough. That would be fair.
Gremlin.
Gremlin.
Loot gremlin.
I got it very wrong.
Gremlin goblin.
Close enough.
All right.
Goblin,
15.
gremlin.
14 plus 1.
You kind of, it's a familiar sound, but try as you might, you can't fucking catch hide nor hair of this this loot gremlin.
Did
He
you hear that?
seems-
heard
Sin, you don't hear shit.
Oh, okay. No?
Have a friend at home online who makes that sound when we play Raft together. I think
didn't-
Malkyria is here.
I didn't hear anything.
Don't you fucking dare. No.
She's a good friend.
No. Not that name.
So yeah, we hop in the elevator and start heading
No,
up
hold
to
on.
her room.
Did you make that comment like
Oh,
in
yeah.
character?
Oh yeah.
Hey, this gonna sound super weird. Does she threaten you with a bat?
Oh my god, no. No, I am
Wait, you know
stopping
her?
this right now. I am stopping this right now. Nope. Nope. Y'all
Sorry.
ain't
Said
making me a
no.
character in my own fucking campaign.
Rocks fall in the hotel, and you two die.
Someone cuts the elevator cable.
Where did they go?
Rash.
No. No. Carry on.
So we make our way up to our up to the room. All right. What's up?
Still kind of fidgeting. I owe you an apology. I
Okay, well before that, you owe the coin an apology first because you're wearing it down to nothing.
Lexi. No, not Lexi. She's fuck. Okay. Sorry, I had partnering brain. Paige.
Yes.
Make a perception check. When you glance down at the coin.
Inspo. 19.
Okay, so with a 19, as you glance down, you were pretty sure at first. You were pretty sure it was just some kind of trick of the light type of thing, but under kind of like a better angle, you actually see when Sin flips the coin, the sides, the faces actually change. Right now, it seems to be growing into like this kind of like flip animation of Sin, looking down and kind of like grasping at her hair.
I know this is gonna be rich coming from me, but that's kind of creepy. Anyway, apologies, Sin. What are you sorry for?
Okay, just to be clear on timeline, because this has been like forever ago. Paige deciding to be a quote unquote bad guy was still today, right?
Yes. Yeah, give or take.
I shouldn't have caused a scene earlier. I shouldn't have been overprotective, I guess. You know, you're your own person, you can make your own choices.
Oh. Oh. You don't have to apologize for that. It's okay. But all is forgiven. I don't know. I had a drink with a weird guy tonight, and it kind of helped. I realize now that I say that out loud, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that
Sin, roll an insight check.
Hold on, you're gay.
I'm gonna inspo that. 25.
Okay, with a 25, so you remember, Nephrite, unless Nephrite identified as a man, seems to be of the feminine persuasion,
Pretty sure Liliana's gay.
yeah, you're pretty sure,
Or European.
Or European.
Or European.
Yeah.
But you know she's from
Gay or
Chicago.
European.
Not European.
Okay, yeah. That probably doesn't sound great. It was after I went with Nephrite, but then he found me on the street and made me go to a bar with. Okay, you know what? Actually, that doesn't sound better.
Yeah, that
So I was standing next to him, and then the next thing I knew, I was drinking next to it. Okay, you know what?
You
I am
you
not
do
great
know
at
not to
this.
take drinks from strange men, right?
Yeah, I know. I covered my glass. I don't have a lot of memories of how I got there. You know what? This is getting worse, actually, as I say it.
Roll a history check for me, Paige.
Wait, was this bad? Actually?
Let's see. 4.
4. Yeah, you don't remember shit.
No.
You don't know
Anyway,
He's just
if it's
giving you this
because of
kind of
the-
like dumbfounded stare.
nothing like that happened. It's fine. Yeah, it's good. Don't worry about it. I was it's just been a lot lately, and I think I've been making a lot of really bad decisions, and I just gotta kind of, get my head on straight.
I know what that's like.
Yeah. Should we
Sorry, I'm trying to decide if Sin is gonna say a thing or not. Yeah, she will. Sorry, again, I still feel like I should explain.
okay.
So like, when I was a kid, right? Parents found out they couldn't have any more, but I was, a kid, and I always imagined, what it would be like to have a sister, and I guess I kind of imagined she'd be a lot like you, but like, I also see, honestly, a concerning amount of myself in you. Like, I was under a lot of pressure, and I always had to be, best in any given room, smartest. Nothing was ever good enough. And I became, withdrawn, angry at myself, the world, at them. Hell, first time I met Lena, I almost bit her head off after I walked into her.
And not in a fun way.
Fortunately not. Well, thank you. She kind of blushes.
It's just, I see the pressure you're putting yourself under, and I'm here however you need me.
She nods, and she'll reach up and hug you.
Then kind of tenses, a little surprised, and
Too
then
much,
hugs
too much.
back.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do my best to cut myself a break, and I'm gonna figure this out one way or the other, because I can't keep doing this. But for now, I think we need to get Viola up to speed, and
Yeah, actually, we need to get you up to speed too.
oh,
Nora
good.
Pierce crashing in my room. She's watching over him.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll go talk to her right quick, and then maybe we can get the other two back here. We can figure out how to tackle this.
And you hear a boom in the distance.
Uh-oh.
What is the? Can I look at the window?
Yeah, it's just a familiar boom. You seem to think it's if you glance
The, like,
down at your
hourly
phone.
one or whatever.
Yep.
You know, it's funny. You've been mentioning that hourly boom, but I'm not sure I've ever asked what is making that boom.
You don't know. As far as no. You do know. You're during your initiation. Not initiation. What's the
Oh,
word I'm
yeah,
looking
during
for?
orientation.
Orientation. There we go. Sorry, mixed up my shins. You saw the
right leg.
big bull statue in front of the Council of Champions. Whenever the hour seems to strike, there's like some kind of beam of light that comes from there, and shoots at the shield, the barrier, and it seems to every time it does this, like it seems to let down this cascade, this shimmering across the barrier, and everyone seems to be familiar with it by now. It also seems to happen like every hour on the hour when that occurs.
Interesting.
Like-
All right.
You know, it's like, yeah, as far as the city's concerned, like, yeah, this is a good thing. This is a normal thing.
Right. Yeah. Right. All right. We'll go on down to Sin's room and kind of motion for Viola to come out.
She'll make sure Norfear's asleep and in the pillows.
Norfear actually has like a tiny hand clutching like a bunch of your one of your flowy fabrics.
Just come here. I'm stuck.
Yeah. All right. We'll quietly slip in then.
Kind of sleeps like the dead, so I think we're okay.
Got it. All right.
Paige, you see a giant pillow fort.
Do you like our pillow fort?
It is an impressive pillow fort.
Thank you.
Sin's
Very-
just gonna get back in the pillow fort because that's where Viola is, right?
Oh yeah.
Very
Yeah,
structurally sound.
Yeah, I got real good practice making these. You okay?
Yeah, Lexi and Oscar are at a hobo fortress.
A what now?
Well, it's what I said.
I know what you said, but I
Yep.
don't know what it means.
Yeah, shows the picture.
Shouldn't hobos not have a fortress? Isn't that the point?
I would admit that yes, probably not. They do apparently. This is where the those who are losing their powers are gathering.
Wait. People can lose their powers?
Apparently.
Viola, in the photo, you see like this kind of like mobile stall, food stall, with a centaur behind
Horseman.
giant pot who's giving the thumbs up, and you see Lexi and
Got a
Oscar.
Slav squat next to my lentil soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you it wasn't gonna make it any better anyway. So they're looking. I think they're looking for the guy who took me out for a drink tonight.
Wait, you had a guy take you out to a drink tonight?
Kind
on.
of.
Hold
He said
on.
he said we were gonna go for a drink, and then suddenly we
Here
were getting
go
a drink.
again.
Yeah, it sounds really sketchy.
Yeah.
It felt
Viola,
really sketchy.
roll an insight check.
Hold on. You're gay.
Hold on, info. I'm not playing this
Okay,
game.
guys.
Oh,
Get
God. Is 11 enough?
11 is enough, yes.
Thank
You
God.
remember Nephrite, unless Nephrite identifies as a man, you remember Nephrite being of the female persuasion. You don't
Paige?
remember
Yeah.
them talking about drinks, but maybe, it's a date. They could have gone for drinks.
Paige, I thought is I'm so sorry. Is Nephrite not her?
Not Nephrite. No, not this is after Nephrite. I was wandering around finding my way back, and
Okay.
I ran into
Are
a guy
you-
who had just beaten up a bunch of people in a fight and then took me for a drink.
Oh,
Obviously, I said
did
yeah.
you?
We maybe need to
You-
have some talks.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't say yes or give permission. He just took me.
Okay.
That
We need.
that makes it
Oh,
worse.
Yeah, it does. Are you
yeah.
feeling okay? Do we need to talk to somebody?
Well,
Viola,
how many
make a
fingers am I
medicine
holding
check
up?
For me.
Okay.
No, it's not like that. He didn't do that.
Okay. What?
We'd be having a different conversation.
Okay.
Are you
Well,
sure you rolled
some
really
people-
badly?
Some
My story's dark. It's not that dark.
Some people, when they've experienced a traumatic event, also play it down. So I'm just making sure you're okay. What did he talk to you about?
I wonder what
Um,
that's like.
Yeah, no, he talked to me about some of the things going on in the city, people who attack him frequently because reasons.
Wait, who is this guy?
I think the fourth chairman.
Oh. Huh?
Yeah.
Why is he fighting people?
Well, in his words, because they fight him.
Why are people fighting him?
He didn't have a great explanation for that, just that they do frequently.
Okay. Did he say anything else? So what did you find out?
I don't remember. It was 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
What? it was earlier the day.
Sorry, that drink's affecting me.
It's just like staring like sin.exe has crashed.
You just remember he mentioned a bunch of people in yellow helmets seemed to throw themselves at him.
Yeah, a
some
bunch of those
reason,
goons that
like-
we fought when we came in. Those guys seem to attack him all the time.
Oh, like the one I shot the dick?
Yeah, that one.
The
Oh.
goons? or
Yeah,
something?
goons.
Okay. So goons are attacking him.
Oops, sorry.
I
mean-
told Lexi and Oscar where the bar was, and I think they went to go check it out.
Okay. And apparently there's a hobo
And now
fortress.
they're in a hobo fortress.
Okay.
At some
This
point,
bit
we
is a
lost
sudden
them, so-
Come on.
escalation.
These are two logical steps. Come on.
All right. Well, Norfear over here has some interesting things.
Yeah, we
his
learned
horn-
things that make more sense.
Yeah, his horns glow through strong emotion. So I offered to kind of help him, learn to handle his powers since,
That
what do they
seems like
call
it
this?
might be linked.
Yeah. Also, it's like, fellow, what do they call those in comic books? Like empath abilities or something?
Mhm.
Anyway, something like that. So we're trying to figure that out. He also keeps having reoccurring nightmares of his dad dying and giving him powers. So that's weird. And then what was the third thing? We're kind of thinking that maybe the previous Horn Justice did what he did because he didn't want maybe his powers like corrupted by the nightmare.
Yeah, is that
Interesting.
a thing?
That was just something we're thinking.
Yeah,
Well,
no, like I'm asking Paige, is that a thing? Because Paige has done this before.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, the last constellation was corrupted, although we didn't see any signs that Ithric had been or could be. Although the nightmare was impersonating someone on the council there, so I guess it's possible.
Well, either way, we need to figure out where that nightmares went, besides, I don't know, space.
Besides
And
up.
yeah, besides up. And
Something about those big booms that we hear every hour is bugging me.
yeah, do we know where they're coming from?
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's from that statue that's out by the Council of Champions, the one with the bull. That's where the light comes from, and it blasts upwards. But that's the only other thing we know going up. And well, there's a dome up there, so if something flew up, it would have hit the dome.
Yeah, but why?
I know. Something about that statue bugs me.
Do we know what the what constellation is supposed to be like?
Here.
The bull.
Yeah.
The bull.
Oh,
Yeah, there's the city of the bull.
well.
Right.
maybe
And if
it's-
it is seemingly pissed off at something that is up,
would it kind of hit it like a defense mechanism? That's a good idea, Sin. I didn't think of that.
That's a thought.
It's like a cannon.
All right. Well, that at least gives us a lead. We could go check out the statue.
Yeah, this makes way more sense. I have no idea what Hobo Fortune's gonna have to do with this.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a rational, logical chain of events that got them from A to B to C on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
Alright,
why
how you
everyone's
going
having
on
so
it?
much trouble with this.
Yeah, like how you going on a date with a cat
It's
girl.
very simple.
And
Yeah,
then with
listen.
you going on a drink with a man in a bar that you don't know.
Yeah, listen, it all makes perfect sense. Ashayin City, it's like a dream.
do we go now? I know it's late. I guess we go now. Maybe less people be watching.
I guess we could. I mean, you want to leave North here? Is that okay?
I
He
can
has
leave
a
him
death
note.
grip on.
He can't read.
I can't go anywhere.
Well, okay. Oscar and Lexi will. She stops and gets her phone out and texts Lexi, "Will you be back by morning?"
Nope.
No.
What?
We think we might have a lead. Does this interest you?
They think they have a lead.
Okay, we think we have a lead.
Fair. We think we have a lead.
Well, why can't we do the leads together?
Uh, she looks at her phone. She's like,
I think they just like the free soup.
Yeah,
It's really good
and
soup.
all right.
That's
Well,
really good soup.
Shag and Scoob are checking out the kitchen apparently. So, Jimmy and Daphne will go check out the bowl in the morning.
All right. Sounds
Uh,
good.
Yeah, Sin's gonna look a little bit hopeful. So, before things went weird, how'd that go?
Oh yeah, with Nephrite.
Right. Oh, yeah. Well, she's definitely Jade, kind of.
Okay.
She's not my Jade. She is. I don't know. She's how she dreams herself to be. She is the persona that she gives herself in this dreamscape. That's why she is what I would call a tabaxi. What she would probably call a Mithra.
What now?
It's from a game she plays.
Okay.
She's she sees herself here as she wants to see herself in a dream. She has a friend named Marcus,
Oh.
who is definitely me. Well, not me as I am, but me as I am out there. And that's awkward. But I guess it's kind of nice to think that when she's here, when she dreams, she doesn't dream that she's here with Samantha. She dreams that she's here with me. That's kind of nice.
Does she know you're trans?
Well, that's actually a good point. I don't know, actually. I guess I assumed she did, but maybe not.
Hmm.
Huh. I hadn't thought of that. Anyway. But yeah, so no, we had coffee and a burger because that's something you can get at a cafe.
Fucking weirdos.
It just nods like, yes, this is normal, but
Yes, this is normal. Yeah.
Fucking
Absolutely.
weirdos.
Absolutely. You get coffee and a burger.
But it's her, but not her.
Oh. Okay. I'm
kind of
sorry.
afraid you were gonna say that.
Yeah, I don't know. Sin, I know I know Lena's here too, but I'm willing to bet she is here dating the dream version of you, how she sees you in a dream.
Who looks completely identical to me.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Sin's gonna open her phone, and open up the messages. Is there a new one?
Shit, I had this,
Oh no.
where did the thing go?
Oh no.
No, but you do see, your message got read.
You've been
Ooh, left on
red.
red. Ooh.
Turn the phone around and push it over towards Paige and kind of deflate.
Paige, you see the messages. You see that the last message Sin left has the red receipt on it.
Yeah.
And for a few seconds, you see dots, like a series of ellipses,
Ooh.
and then they disappear.
Well, I think she's trying to think of what to say, Sin,
Oh. Oh.
because she just started replying and then deleted it.
Oh. Oh, I hate that feature on phones. But yeah.
Deflates a little bit more.
Well, no, it just means she just probably hasn't
Quick,
figured out
someone get a bike pump.
what to say, and she wants to make sure that she says it right.
Imagine if you were like, I almost just said imagine if you were in a dream, which is a very stupid thing to say.
Imagine.
We're in
I know it's hard to
it.
imagine, but like think about when you're dreaming. If someone walked up to you and said, "Hey, I'm you from the real world," or "I'm someone you know from the real world," you just I'm like they're crazy. That's like what was I supposed to say to Nephrite? I'm your friend in the waking world?
Yeah. Feel bad for you too, but I'm a little relieved, if I'm honest. Just for myself, at least.
Got some people actually, you know what? I kind of get that too, because if we run into Samantha here, I'm gonna kill her actually.
Oh, are we gonna try to prove that if you die in the dream world, you die in real life?
Oh, fingers crossed. Oh, please.
Well, either way.
We've been told about Samantha by name, right?
Yeah.
Finn just nods.
Veo looks uncomfortable. Oh, yay, killing people. That's normal.
That's healthy. That's a reasonable reaction.
I mean, I don't want.
If we're realistic about it, she'll probably disappear right before it connects, because you never actually die in your dreams, and...
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anybody I want to kill. I just don't want anybody to know I'm here. That's all.
That's...
Well, you don't seem to have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it works. I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, but I'm sorry for you two. It's not like that.
Yeah, we'll find a way out of here eventually.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed then, and I guess in the morning we'll go hit up the bowl.
Sin, are you okay if I stay in the pillow fort tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna
I'm
kind of
sorry.
look at the bed that has been stripped of all the furs.
You can borrow my room if you want.
She'll just pull one of the furs that's the floor of the pillow fort up. No, I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna try to find a way to lay down that, Oh, okay, that stretches the fabric, not that way. Oh, that's uncomfortable, not that way. Oh, that hurts my neck, not that way.
All right. Then well, I hope to see you all in the morning.
You hope?
Mhm.
What's happening?
Dream stuff.
Yeah, she seems to consider her words for a moment.
Wait, you're serious?
Yeah.
Why?
Insight check.
And we both insight
Both
check.
of you, yeah.
Oh, boy.
23.
19.
Beat a 19 and a 23. Either persuasion or deception. Just roll it.
Either way, I rolled a 8.
I don't know if you're deceptive.
Read like a book.
My deception's really good, and so is my persuasion. Could I argue for performance? Because I actually can beat Sin.
No,
at least
not
for
performance. It doesn't make any sense. Gonna do a dance to make you forget.
Yeah, I mean, these hips don't lie.
Okay.
Just start suddenly going, hello, my baby, hello, my honey. Oh, nice dance. What were we talking about? Nothing.
That's the plan. No, she glad to see you. If I don't deal with this thing living in my head, I'm gonna do something I won't forgive myself for. So I'm gonna deal with her tonight, one way or the other.
Her eyes widen at that. Alone?
She doesn't show herself when there's others around. Although, you all made me a promise not so long ago.
That's what I mean. Like, why do you have to do this alone?
Hopefully I won't be alone, but she won't show herself until I am.
And just gonna kind of give her a half smile. Yeah, just remember what I said a bit ago?
Yep. I remember. You'll all be there. I believe it.
A X to doubt.
No, don't doubt. No, don't put that in my head. I need you to believe it.
Finn looks like she does.
Well, no, I more doubt that you should, like, leave the room. That's more what I'm doubting, but it's fine.
Well, if it's anything like last time, I'll be leaving this dimension entirely, so. Fun times!
You guys say such serious things without a second thought, and it's very creepy.
Maybe I've been here
Trauma.
too long.
I know that's what it is, but it's still weird.
Wow. Keep a good thought, and I'll see you for breakfast.
Okay.
All
I'm gonna
right.
mentally pray.
All right. And as Sin, Viola, and Paige tuck in for the night with Norfear, hopefully slumbering peacefully, we are going to turn back time a bit. And around 11:45, Lexi and Oscar are still kind of like waiting around. Lexi, you get a series of texts from Paige about where are you? I'm so no, sorry. Where are you? Underground Hobo Fortress, and you just quickly snap a selfie with the centaur who catches wind of
Laugh squat. My lentils.
and flashes a quick thumbs up at your phone. And about 15 minutes after that whole thing, you hear a loud boom in the distance, and you see the familiar shimmer in the barrier before it dissipates. And what do you call it? The soup stall seems to be wrapping up for the night. Somehow the pot was able to feed give or take about 50 to 100 people that approached, even with the people who came in for seconds, thirds, what have you.
Jesus is a hobo. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure
Haru,
that's
I
actually true.
mean, yeah, actually.
Haru never left her station, barring like to help other people to kind of like sit type of thing. And it's not until like the booms overhead kind of like die down that you see her turn to look up, and you see her face light up, and she starts running towards this figure.
I will look at the figure. What does it look like?
Figure looks to be a tall human man, wearing gray suit, gray leisure suit, and very rough face. You think he's angry at something, but like you see the expression on his face kind of like soften as he sees Haru running up to him. And he stops to meet her halfway. And she goes, welcome home, Dad. And he just he puts a hand on her head, and just gives an affirmative grunt. And she glances over to you and to you, Lexi and Oscar. Before she goes, "Oh, that's right. So there were people here who were looking for Uncle Ro. And when she mentions that, his expression kind of like immediately hardens again, and he looks towards the both of you, and he goes, "Do they now?"
All right, detective, you're up.
I will sit here, like, because I see them look at me, I'll just sit here and wave like an idiot to feign as much innocence as possible.
And Haru's just gonna go and just hide behind this man as he approaches, and the centaur actually gives him one of the bowls of soup, which he gratefully accepts with a nod, and goes, "Don't think I've seen either of you around here."
No, we're new.
Ah, I see. I assume you got the whole welcome spiel from
Yeah.
Zoom. Okay. Names for you. This is Haru. I presume you've met.
Yeah, she gave us some pretty good soup.
Good. Zell's soup is kind of amazing. Never had it. Never had anything like it. And he just kind of like puts the bowl to his mouth and just gulps it down.
So, hey, you said he was in a gray suit. Is this the fourth chairman or no?
It's similar enough with the features described. Maybe? Lexi, you definitely know this is the fourth chairman.
Well, I assume you're not asking that out loud.
No, I'm just asking it internally.
And he just kind of like clears his throat and goes, so I hear you had business with my brother Ro.
Yeah. We just need some help. Is all. Well, that makes it sound pretty innocent. We need a lot of help.
Okay. Well, can't talk here. Find a spot. And he gives the bowl back to the centaur, who starts putting stuff away, and just kind of like looks at the centaur looks at Haru and goes, "You can go. Thanks for your help tonight. I'll see you tomorrow." And,
While they're talking to each other, I'm gonna text Lexi real quick. Is this the guy?
Yeah, this is the guy.
Do you want to call Majima?
That's a good point. I'll call Majima.
just so you know, he's not called Majima.
Yeah, but
I know.
I'm calling Majima.
Mad Dog, whatever. I couldn't remember the Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
Yeah.
Shit. And wait, you call him.
No, I'll text him, seeing as I'm sat in front of the
Mhm.
chairman right now.
Okay. And almost instantly you get a fucking series of texts in caps lock going, "Who the fuck is this? How'd you get my number? Oh, it's you." Not the is not there. Uh and he just sends BRT.
Mm-hmm. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And uh the the man takes you to this kind of like secluded quiet spot. Seems to be like a vacant space up until, you know, the next few dwellings get built. But for now it seems to function as like some kind of like makeshift garden plot for someone. There's like a bunch of fruits and vegetables growing on one corner, so it's kind of like an orchard slash garden type of thing. And he goes towards these giant sunflowers just blooming, and sits down in the bench in front of it. And he looks up at the both of you. Before he sends Haru off. I have some business with these people. You go ahead and go and get to sleep. I'll be right with you. And Haru just kind of like looks to him and then to both of you and then back to him before he goes, "Okay. Okay. Just be careful." And she runs off. And as she leaves, you see his expression kind of like return to that that stone-faced um uh not not mask, but like that stone-faced expression that he was wearing earlier. And he brings his hands together in front of his face and he goes, "All right. What business do you have with
We just with you. We just need some information.
regarding?"
He's gonna point out the nightmare above the city.
And he kind of like raises an eyebrow at that. "I don't really follow." Make an insight check. 18. Despite his expression not changing, you as a private investigator know when to find tells. And it seems that his tell was the his fingers kind of like tighten a bit in their grasp.
Mm-hmm.
I thought nightmares were children's folk tales.
No. All right. Would you rather us be serious with you or keep this up?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I will use my inspiration to make that normal.
Yeah. Take that, Mr. Fourth Chairman.
Mr. Drink Buyer.
Let's see other roll.
No, I used my.
Oh,
I
right,
used my
right,
insight,
to make
or
that
not
normal.
insight,
He just kind of like you see his eyebrows just kind of like scrunched together a bit.
Because I can tell you're lying.
All right. Well, I could be lying about all sorts of things. But sure, go ahead, humor me.
All right, rapid fire. We're the Dreamweavers. Nightmares are real, and we need to go kill it because reasons.
And he just kind of like for a moment you see his eyebrows just go on a journey, just going like scrunch, surprise, doubt, and then back to scrunch again. Uh-huh.
I am literally wearing the armor of the world snake right now. It was given to me by the Nagamani. I'm not lying.
I make another persuasion check for me. Straight roll. No disadvantage this time.
Not good.
Oh boy.
Man, if only I had that inspiration.
Ooh.
Didn't you say we were gonna get 3?
I'll give you one of mine.
I was gonna say I gave you one last week, and then you got the one from today.
I don't remember. I mean, usually use them pretty quick.
Yeah, you were gonna get
Yeah,
3 if
that-
if you did the recap, but the Dreamweavers kind of did it as a whole, so you only got the one.
I don't feel like I didn't roll that. Well, no, I did roll a bunch at the end. Never mind. All right. Oh well.
Okay, and he kind of like looks at you and then glances at your armor and goes, certainly shiny armor. Bit too ostentatious for my tastes, but
I can tell.
why didn't you tell me why you're really here?
Literally just told you.
So you're gonna stick with that.
Sticking with the truth is generally good. We are both real Dreamweavers, and we need information to deal with the nightmare up above.
Listen, and he just kind of like leans back against the bench. And he just goes, kind of hard for me to believe what you're telling me, given how, well, one, Dreamweavers are are figures of myth. No one's ever really come across or interacted with one, or at least one that was genuine for a while. Two, I don't really know how I could really help, even if I wanted to help. I wouldn't know where to do that.
Insight check on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did. It's 20, dirty.
20. Okay. Yeah, he seems like kind of genuinely unsure of like what the hell you want from him. Like, he seems to be on guard for a different reason altogether, but it doesn't seem to be related to why you're here. And 3, and he kind of like holds up his fingers for the third one. And Lexi, you've felt this before, given your time in the in underground circles. You feel this intense pressure, this unsettlement. Before you both see literal flames just kind of like start uh appearing around him. Blue. They seem to be like blue flames. And he just fixes the both of you with like a very intense gaze, and I need the both of you to make a charisma saving throw as he says, 3. If you're here to harm Haru, you will have me to answer to.
Literally just met her.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, kind of a little intimidated with this little display.
Yeah, add 4 to that, so 16.
Add 4, 16. Okay. Lexi, experience kind of teaches you that, hey, maybe we should back off on this. Conscious at the very least is the little voice in the back of your head is at the very least like telling you, hey,
Oh, I'm stupid. A word was cut off. Never mind. It's still 12.
it's still 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Oscar, you know a threat when you see one, especially when it's like being blatant and blue at this point.
Like I said, we are literally Dreamweavers. I do not want to hurt anyone here.
I don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I just want answers.
Tell you what. Give me a day to mull it over. And you evidently know where to find me. So yeah, just come back here when the sun sets, and you'll have my answer. I'm exhausted.
I'm gonna insight check to see which way he's leaning.
Which way
Alright,
he's
I don't know.
leaning?
Yeah, like if he was considering, what he would say, like if he would help us or not. But
Okay.
I guess
Yeah,
I can't tell.
he seems like pretty genuinely like at this point like he's so tired doing God knows what. You don't know, it's his business. And he seems pretty pretty upfront about this. Like you could trust it.
Just one moment. I'm gonna turn to Lexi. So do we tell him to run?
I don't know. I feel like it's probably too late at this point.
But he is tired. Would that be a fair fight?
His tired isn't our tired. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
I'll take your word for it. Fair enough. We'll see you tomorrow night.
And at this point you see the orc from earlier bounding up to y'all and going, hey, and he just kind of like has this look of disbelief on him. And he goes, so do y'all know who that is? He just kind of like points up at one of the the barricades basically, and and you see sure enough you see the mad dog there trying his
around.
damnness to get in.
Oh, jeez.
Turn around. Never seen that man in my life, and I'm gonna walk away.
A complete mystery to me, and I'm gonna walk away.
Just inside. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
And you and you hear your both of your phones going off.
I will mute it. And keep walking.
And the orc just kind of like looks at the mad dog trying to get in, but somehow being stopped by some kind of wall aside the actual wall. And he kind of like looks back at you guys and he goes, so friend of yours or
We can't hear him. We're gone.
and yeah, where do you go?
I'm gonna go to our hobo tent.
What? You
And
don't want to
sort
leave
out-
Hobo Land?
And sort out what's happening with the phone.
Into the tent, zip up. All right, job's done for the night.
So this isn't exactly fantastic.
Kind of cramped in here. But yeah, you kind of like start to hear people just kind of like, hey, what the hell is going on out there? Oh shit, I didn't know that. That's probably why you need the password. Gotcha.
I'm gonna check the phone.
Just a series
it saying?
of all caps texts going, I'm here, in 5 to 10 exclamation marks, before he goes, hey, what gives? And you see, hey, I see you. I see you see me. Get back here. I can still see you. I'm not leaving.
just start texting him. Okay, look, it's a bit complicated. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
He just goes, what the fuck do you mean it's complicated? I want my
He'll
fight.
be back again. Just chill out.
You see an instant reply back. I want my fight now.
Well, you better break down that wall.
and
Mm.
and he goes, bitch, I will. And you just hear more of a commotion outside. I'm going and why is he on fire? Oh shit, he's trying to break the wall. Are we safe here?
Just lie down.
Nothing's
and hope.
Nothing's happening.
All right, and for Viola, Sin, and Paige, the rest of the night passes uneventful. Paige, you were expecting a visit from your patron tonight. All geared up, all pumped, all psyched for what you're about to say to her face. Running the words in your head over and over and over again until that kind of like helps you doze off, and you find yourself just kind of like blinking as you hear the chirping of birds overhead.
The chirping of birds overhead,
Mm-hmm.
as in it's morning.
As in it's morning.
That raggedy bitch.
Skanky hole.
She like sits up in bed and looks around and is like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Oh.
I was ready
Sure.
to die.
I know.
Madra was not the only one who got cockblocked tonight.
She gets up, looks genuinely pissed off. Right. I guess she'll just get cleaned up and ready for the day then.
Before you can leave the pillow fort, you actually notice, as you're leaving, there is a tiny hand, gripping your tail as you leave, and you just feel a tug behind you.
Wait, what do you mean pillow fort? Am I not in my room?
No, I thought you. Wait. Did you not sleep in?
No.
Oh, oops.
No, she wanted
That's why I
that
bid.
alone.
That's why I bid them goodbye.
My
In case I
bad.
didn't come back in the morning.
Yeah, 'cause she was. Yeah, she wanted to sleep in her own
Okay,
room.
yeah, okay. Disregard.
Whenever I actually visited, she picked you up and dropped you in the pillow fort.
Yeah, right. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, that would be funny, actually.
And yeah, pretty uneventful. You notice the chirping of birds seems to be coming from this clock, which is projecting the image of birds. And you glance down and it's like 8 in the morning.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, she'll I guess get up and get cleaned up and ready for the day, I suppose.
Okay. The rest of you all start waking up as well.
Ow.
Yeah, so so Norfear has somehow managed to go from death grip on your clothes to having the death grip on your fall hair.
Oh, no.
With the loose locks that you have with that.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't seem to be intent on letting go at the very least.
Ow.
Sin has
Ow.
also like flopped over, and one of her wings is like filling the rest of the pillow fort.
Yeah, Viola,
Ow.
you have woken up to feathers in your face and a tugging sensation on your
It's
fall
hell.
side.
It's
is-
hell.
Wow. You know, I was always told I would wake up in college like this, and it didn't happen till now. That's weird. She is going to basically attend to, with her 16 strength, carry Norfear like a little baby, and
Oh,
try
no
to.
need. Because when you kind of like poke at him, he's kind of like a Venus flytrap that opens his hand, and he just kind of like mumbles something and turns to his other side
Oh,
and kind of
should
like
have tried that. I should have tried that yesterday. All right. Well, she'll get on her feet. She's gonna look over at Sin. You waking up?
it is 8 in the morning. Is Sin up?
I don't know if Discord picked up the noise I made.
No, it didn't. Sorry.
Kind of a zombie groan comes out of Sin.
Well, I usually bring my roommate her breakfast on like the weekends. So, well, wait, no, we can't bring food back into our rooms. I'm gonna make sure that Paige is still alive. BRB. She's gonna try to sneak out of the room.
Yep. You can you leave your room and find yourself in front of Paige's room.
Knock, knock, knock.
Paige, you hear knocks.
Yeah. Presuming she's out of the shower, she'll go over and answer the door.
You're alive! I didn't dream of you and I got so worried.
Do you often dream of me?
What? What? No, just, she blushes a little. I meant with the thing.
Right.
With your the
Yeah.
bad lady. That thing.
Yeah, the bitch no showed me.
Oh. That sucks.
Kinda, yeah.
Maybe she's just waiting for the perfect time.
Raggedy bitch. Yeah, probably.
Well, Norfair's still asleep. I tried to wake up Sin, and I think she cursed me with something.
Mm.
I was just gonna get something to eat.
Yeah, let's get something to eat. Bacon.
That was
What was
apparently
it?
the noise that that Sin made.
Oh. I was like, uh-oh,
Yeah,
that's not
it
a good
was-
noise.
It was quite the curse.
Oh. Okay, well, let's just go get breakfast then, shall we?
Yeah.
I don't want to get cursed.
Yeah.
I've got enough of that in my life. Whew.
I can try to offer you a blessing.
Sure.
Okay.
I could go for a blessing.
Okay. She's gonna. She keeps her mumbling very soft. It sounds like she's saying a prayer, and then she kind of puts 2 fingers on your forehead, and then stop, and then let's go. Okay. You are blessed now.
All right.
That
Did
was
you
easy.
cast bless on her?
Do I have bless?
Well, regardless
so,
of
cleric.
whether or not you
I
do,
don't.
Paige, you do actually feel a warmth where she touched you on the forehead. And that point of warmth slowly starts to spread across your body. And for the duration of the day, you get 10 temporary HP and +1 to your AC.
Nice.
How do you feel?
Pretty good.
Wow, it actually worked.
Yeah.
That's
I-
crazy.
I would say it did.
I guess it is a dream world after all. If only that were easy in real life.
Yes, indeed. 10 to my
Cool.
HP and 1 to AC. All right. I guess we'll head down and get breakfast.
Yeah, I'm sure Sim will come along soon.
She'll probably be down like 10 minutes later, looking like she just crawled out of the pillow fort and went for caffeine.
Orpheus still up there?
I mean, probably with her.
Hanging on to her arm.
Yeah, when you wake up, Sin, you actually see Norfair starting to kind of like stir as well. And he's trying to rub the sleep from his eyes. Morning.
Morning.
Oh, where's Viola? Where's Auntie Vi?
I don't. She either went to get food or I dreamed that. I'm not sure.
Huh?
She either got up for breakfast or I dreamed her getting up for breakfast. I don't know. I wasn't awake yet.
Oh, okay.
Food?
Yes, please. Can I have ice cream for breakfast?
Sure thing, kid.
Oh, I didn't think.
Well, I didn't think I did this far.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a look of surprise on his face. That certainly woke him up though. He goes, "Oh, I didn't really think that that I is that actually something I can get?"
I'm not gonna stop you. I don't know if they have it, but I'm not gonna stop you if they do.
And he just kind of like looks at his hands like, I never knew I held so much power. And he kind of like at the mention of that though, he wakes up a little bit more and starts to kind of like tug at you and go, and he goes, "Come on, we gotta go. We gotta get food."
Then we'll let the child drag her towards a source of caffeine.
And as Paige, Viola, and Sin get some breakfast, we're going to go to Lexi and Oscar, who may or may not have had a relatively unrestful night. Not because of, because of the discomfort of of your temporary dwelling or any of that. Between the constant stream of oh shit, what is that going on outside? Some kind of like commotion. You don't know. I'm assuming that at some point, Lexi and Oscar, you put your phones to vibrate / silent. If the
Probably.
okay, you wake up, and I'd like both Oscar and Lexi to take a point of exhaustion, please. Um, as you wake up, in your hobo dwelling, and just kind of try and get something to wake you up. You still hear some few people going, he's still there.
Well, I ain't going out there, so I'm gonna just go back to sleep and see if I can't get rid of that exhaustion.
Same crime.
All right. Okay. Oscar and Lexi, you're going back to sleep off the exhaustion.
Yep.
So I guess we're going back to Paige, Viola, and Sin, who
Good
are
night.
having breakfast. With Norfear looking kind of pleased because not only is he getting waffles, but he's also getting like a scoop or two of ice cream. And he's just kind of like looking at both, and he goes, Auntie Bloomer never let me have this before.
Well, welcome to the Babysitters Club.
Are you sure I can have this? Like,
You can have it today.
Liana kind of raises an eyebrow, like,
How about you have it today, and then, for lunch we're gonna get something a little more nutritious. Anyway, so I gotta go to the statue today, right?
yeah.
Okay.
How you doing? How you doing, Sin? You look tired.
And just chugs her cup of coffee. I'll be fine.
I think that's just your permanent state. It kind of sucks that your permanent state in the dream world is being tired. Isn't that a little ironic?
I don't think I could comprehend not being tired, so it's my default everywhere.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
It really does.
Anyway, so what's the name of that statue again? Is it just called the bull statue?
yeah, doesn't seem, unless you do like a quick search and gaggle.
A quick what? I'm
You
sorry.
can search on Gaggle to find out.
Oh, I suppose I will. Gaggle. I'm gonna gaggle this. That sounds very wrong.
And the gaggle this.
And
Hey, gaggle.
And
I was gonna cry if my phone lit up at that.
it actually does light up at that.
No, she meant for real.
Oh, mine must not be connected then. Anyway, either way. Hey Gaggle, what is the bull statue?
And it takes a moment before you hear a beep, and your phone throws up a few results. Top result seems to be the bull statue in like title format. and shows you a quick blurb about it. A symbol of Ashayin City, located underneath the Council of Champions chambers. And you see like a direction, or yeah, a location for it. You see a bunch of like pictures from maybe other people who have been there. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, well I know where it is at least. How to get there.
All right.
Maybe I'll do some more research and compare pictures once we get there.
All right.
And then we can go from there.
Good plan.
Norfear, we're gonna go to the bull statue. You okay to come?
And Norfear looks up at you with a mouthful of a waffle and some ice cream dribbling down his mouth.
Oh, well, we can't have that now. She gets a napkin and wipes it up. One thing at a time. You're gonna choke on that if you're not careful.
And he
No, you
takes a
can't eat
big
with your mouth
gulp.
full.
And he goes, "Oh, yeah, we can go."
Okay, cool.
Has anyone considered if we find the nightmare there, that's a child?
I mean, yeah, I guess I thought gatekeepers or guardians had to come with us.
We did need Ithric to get past last time. Damn it. All right. Fair enough.
I mean, I'm with you. The only reason I'm doing this, I was under the impression that was, we need him. So, to your point, if this does lead to the nightmare, I'd rather not do it just the three of us. Well, four of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What?
Well, we're just trying to, figure out where the nightmare is, and you're kind of the key to help us. And we think we found a lead, but we're not sure.
Wait, what
But
do
don't
you
worry.
mean I'm confused.
We're kind of confused too. Your dad was really special, and he gave that part to you.
Wait, how do you know? Did you know my
Well-
dad?
No, but your dad and what he does sounds very similar to somebody that Paige knows, and that person was the key to helping us before. Well, I wasn't there yet, but
Yeah. I had a friend in the Hanging City who had the same powers you do.
What?
Yeah. Their name was Ithric. They were interesting.
Oh, I didn't know there were other people like me.
Yeah. I think there are quite a few actually. Well, not that many, like 12.
one per city.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think
You-
they could help me with figuring these out? And he just kind of like points at his horns.
That's a good question.
That is an interesting question. Mal, would I have any way of reaching the Hanging City? Could I take the teleporter there?
You presumably you could.
Well,
Maybe. Should I go get Ithric?
Like as far as you're aware, travel to and from the Hanging City has been reestablished. The portal there is functional again. And
Yeah.
you remember the grand portal in front of the Council of Champions.
Yeah.
Also seems to link to there as well.
That's an idea.
yeah, maybe.
Then you can meet Ithric. You might like them.
Wait, we can go to the Hanging City. Wait, that's something we can do.
Well, actually, I was thinking I would bring them here if they're willing to come.
Yeah, we can't really make many promises, but I mean, should we see the statue first, or does this feel like we should do this first? I don't really know how this goes.
Well, I mean, I think my name will carry a little bit of weight in the Hanging City still. We did some pretty cool there, so I could run and grab Ithric and bring him back.
Okay. We can give that a shot.
Okay. How about we meet at the bull statue in an hour?
Okay.
Okay. She is going to get out her phone and use her super app to grab a car, grab a ride share over to the Grand Portal.
Okay. Hold on. Give me one quick second.
Oh, sorry. She doesn't have super anymore. She's going to use hoist instead.
Is that the name of the app here?
It is now.
Okay. No. That's funny.
It's either going to be Uber or Lyft.
Hoist.
You know what? You know what? Yeah, it's hoist.
All right, hoist
Hoist.
it is.
I like hoist. Hoist.
All right, and your hoist ride gets here, and you see a familiar yellow hard hat on the
boy.
driver's seat.
Hi. I need to get to the Grand Portal.
Grand Portal, it is. Just you.
Yeah.
All right, strap in.
She buckles up.
And sorry, I know we're not supposed to ask this, but like, could you leave me like a 5-star review, please?
Yeah.
Bottle of water in the back.
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool. I got.
But you're not supposed to ask.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm new. Just took this job on top of my other job. Yeah. We got some snacks and some water.
Wait, yeah.
I only have
Aren't you a henchman?
And he just kind of like looks at you.
I just ask someone if they're a henchman.
Rolled an insight check with advantage for me.
13.
Okay. Yeah, with the 13, yeah, you can kind of tell he's a bit he's a bit taken aback that you, one, recognize him as a henchman, two, may know which organization he's from.
Yeah. No, I definitely know. I know who he works for.
And he just goes, no.
Gives a look like, come on, man.
What?
You know what? Don't worry about it. Just let's just get there.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I only got bottled there. Can't afford the other thing.
What's the other thing?
Oh, it's all the rage these days. It's some kind of pitcher that gives you like any kind of drink that you want.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, we have one of those up in the hotel room.
Oh, what? Okay. And the rest of the ride is quiet, if not uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's definitely uncomfortable.
and give or take 20-minute ride from the hotel to the Grand Portal, and you're there. And he just doesn't even like, as you leave he doesn't even like look back. He just closes the door and just drives away.
Damn. Well, Liliana looks like
1 star.
Liliana looks at her phone and is like, "Oh, that was like 3-star service at best, but I'm a millennial, so 5 stars." And then she heads up to the portal.
All right, so this is like your first time just kind of like seeing the portal up close. You've always kind of like passed by it, but it kind of gives off the similar vibes of the portal from the Hanging City. But you notice that within this portal there's actually like a series of like mini other portals. This portal seems to be like a kind of central hub, housing different other portals that go off either locally within the Ashayin City, and the ones going outside of the city's limits are labeled as such. Oddly enough, you can't seem to go anywhere out asides Provolo and the Hanging City.
As a longtime gamer, that makes sense.
We haven't got those fast travel points yet.
In
so-
her mind, she's like, "Oh, I get that. I have to unlock the fast travel."
Mhm.
Okay, fair enough.
There seems
Uh,
to be some kind of like wall that's pushing you back.
Yeah.
Some kind of invisible.
Everyone
force
else
you
is able to
don't know.
pass through it, no problem.
Oh
but-
yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. So she makes her way over to the one labeled for the Hanging City, and I guess steps onto the portal.
Okay, and the sensation is kind of like familiar to you in that sense. Like you feel it's like a shimmer of like cool mist that just kind of like that you seem to be passing through, and you blink and you find yourself staring at the verdant the verdant not horizon but like cityscape of the Hanging City. Several people seem to have recognized you, and they go, oh my god, this one of the Dreamweavers. Oh my gosh, is that Paige? And a few of them are like, yo.
They'd still be calling me Liliana. They don't know Paige.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Liliana Liliana starts to make she actually covers up her face because she's kind of like, I think the guards here told me they'd kill me if I ever came back here, so we're just gonna not think about that, and we're gonna go see if we can find Ithric.
All right. For the intents of this, I would like you to make either an investigation check or a perception check, whichever is higher.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe if they are gonna kill you, Ithric will find you before you find him.
That's, you know what? That might be the way to go about it. Perception is +1, investigation is +1. Okay, awesome. Spin it. 16.
All right. So with a 16, you kind of like ask around, going like, hey, have you seen this person? And you asides maybe like a couple of starstruck people who seem to have recognized you, a couple of other people who seem to be like, who the fuck is that? Before they walk away. You find yourself in the god damn it, hold on. My notes again.
Going back to the DMV.
Yeah. No, not DMV. I need to figure out what the fuck did I name these places. Hold on. Wrong notes. I have 4 notes. Hold on. Oops. Sorry. Hold on. Ugh. Okay. Shit. Past Mal, why did you not write these down? You fucking idiot. Where is it? Is it not? All right, I guess yeah. You find yourself in the Bow District. And in front of you seem to remember this place. Last time you were here, it got pretty blown up, but
Oh,
you see
Tiny Bites is that place?
Hmm?
Is it Tiny Bites?
Yeah.
Or Tiny Plates, whatever it is?
Yeah, tiny tea. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Right.
It was right next to Hilda's place.
Yeah.
Right next to Thanks Latte. Yeah. Has it
And,
been rebuilt?
hmm?
Has it been rebuilt?
Oh yeah, and
Oh.
it actually has like uh thanks a latte is now also kind of like joined up with it as well. Like they seem to have worked out some kind of partnership with two storefronts. One being a bit more specialized towards like more savory pastries. The other side being a bit more of the sweeter kind. So like Tiny Tea Bites is on the savory side of things, and Thanks a Latte is more on the sweet side of things. And out in one of the outdoor seatings, you actually see a familiar tanned figure just kind of like enjoying a nice cup of tea, or at least they were until they meet your eyes and they do a spit take.
Yeah. Liliana sees Ithric, and she kind of puts on that familiar sultry smile as she walks over. Hello, Ithric. How are you?
What are you doing here?
My goodness, I come all this way, and such a nice greeting. How are Philia and Lesm doing?
They're fine. Getting
Mhm.
getting lunch, I guess. It's weird. They call it 11sies.
Oh. She she's read Tolkien. She nods. She sits down at the table across from him. I need a favor.
And they just kind of like narrow their eyes at that and go, depends on the kind of favor, because I'm not calling Jormungandr.
Chuckles and shakes her head. No,
I just
actually,
found my first shiny.
we're trying to help the constellation of Ashayin City right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we've met the keeper there, and there's a slight problem.
What do you mean? I mean, we don't. Okay. We share titles, but we haven't really like talked to other keepers outside of like our own domains,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I assume.
but-
I'm wondering maybe if you might be able to. Here's the problem. He's 5.
I'm sorry. What?
He's 5, as in 5 years old. A child, a literal child.
You're telling me? And he and they just kind of like set down their teacup on the saucer, which magically fills up and steams some steaming kind of amber liquid in it. And they just go, "You're telling me the keeper of the bull's domain
Mm-hmm.
is a child?"
Yeah, his dad was murdered.
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah, and well, he doesn't, know how to be a keeper, and unsurprisingly, neither do any of us.
Oh,
And since I happen to know a keeper, I thought maybe
maybe
that
I'd
wonderful
be
keeper
able to
whose
help.
domain, that wonderful keeper whose domain that we helped save, would be willing to, come help us out.
Okay.
Blinks eyes bashfully. Oh,
Roll a not perception, persuasion check for me.
24.
Okay. With the 24, you just kind of like see the gears just like slowly turn in their head. Before they kind of like consider this. take a few more sips from their teacup that seems to not empty actually. Every time they set it down on their saucer, it magically fills back up. And they just kind of go, okay, okay, I gotta admit, I did not see this coming.
What did you think was gonna happen when I showed up here?
Well, I thought that
The city would burn, incinerate, would destroy everything.
I thought you were trying to get out of the whole, banishment from Hanging City and all.
Yeah. I mean, about that. Listen, there's been so many things that have happened. Kind of,
Right.
Mrs. Yeah, listen, they don't like me in Ashayin City either, unsurprisingly.
What did you do?
The shiny recoil damaged itself and fainted.
I might have, I might have declared myself a villain right in front of the entire council.
Oh, jeez. And they
Yeah.
just kind of like pinch the bridge of their nose when you say that, and they just go like, is this gonna be a recurring pattern to you? Like, am I gonna have to expect a visit from you like every time you go to a different place? And hear that, hey, somehow I may or may not have antagonized the ruling the ruling body / populace in there.
Ithric, if one were to, look too deeply into your words, one would think that you think quite lowly of me.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, really? I see.
I really don't. Like, what do you mean?
Do you think so poorly of me that I'm just out to make enemies everywhere I go?
No, but this is the second time. I mean, once is a freak occurrence. Twice is maybe establishing a pattern. Thrice is definitely, yeah. This is happening on purpose, kind of thing. But
I shall endeavor to ensure that 3 strikes and I'm not out.
I mean, hey, well, you remember what we talked about, with your patron and all.
Yes, the raggedy bitch.
The
Oh, yeah, sorry, you haven't been up to speed. We don't get along anymore.
That was
Well, that's good
fast.
news.
That was fast. Yeah, she, this is gonna be wild. I think she might be evil.
What? And they just
I
kind
know,
of like give
crazy.
you like this shock,
I
this
know.
shocked expression. They just kind
Is
of
it a
like
shocked
over
Pikachu face?
dramatic.
Yeah, shock Pikachu face, got it.
Damn, that's crazy.
I know.
You mean
I know.
after I told you about all of the? Okay.
Yeah, listen, I know. I'm trying to rectify the situation, and it's not going well, but I'm doing my best. Anyway, I'm
Okay.
trying to save this other city while I'm at it. Can you please help us?
I don't know how I'm supposed to do that.
I don't know. Teach the kid how to do his magical power stuff.
I don't know how to do that. Different
You do it
constellations,
well
different
enough.
powers.
Ugh.
Like,
Hey, the rules here suck.
I don't make them. Like,
Fine.
okay, listen. Each keeper is linked to their constellation. Best advice I can give you is tell the kid, try and reach out to the constellation of the bull. See if that helps. See if you can establish a link between them. I mean, I kind of quite literally stumbled on it when the previous keeper fell. I happened to be nearby, and I was basically in the right place at the right time.
Well, speaking of that, there wasn't like a statue that was pulsing, was there?
What?
In Ashayin City, they have a statue of a bull, and suddenly it started like blasting light up into the sky.
I've never been outside the Hanging City, or well, I haven't been outside of the Snake's domain.
Ithric, you have
What?
never failed to disappoint me. I want you to know that.
Wow. Okay.
In that,
Hurtful.
I think we are the same to one another.
Hurtful. I'm just out here trying to enjoy my 11 Seas tea break, and you're here. Wow.
Trying to save the world. I know, it's wild, isn't it?
Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm kind of sort of pretty new at this, or at least I thought I was until I learned that the keeper of the bull's domain was a kid.
Oh yeah, 5 years old. He's currently stuffing his face with waffles and ice cream.
Mood.
Yeah, also, we have a lot of parents in our group, so that's aces.
Alright. Well, yeah, that's the best I can tell you. Tell the kid, I unfortunately can't help personally, but, try and see if the kid can, forge some kind of connection with the bull constellation.
As she gets up from the table and kind of like walks a circle around her, her tail runs along his neck, or their neck. Okay, I will relay the message. And Ithric, thank you for your time.
Yeah. And before you walk away, you actually feel a tug at your tail.
Glances back.
And you see your tail in the wizened hands of Hilda, who has a very nice smile. Make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh boy.
Time to run.
Crap. What is my?
How many inspiration you got?
I've already spent 4 tonight. I got a +8. I'm fine. 14.
Okay, so with a 14, you unfortunately do not make it, and
I was gonna
Hold
say
on.
14's not a great save.
I thought it was.
and
I thought it was good.
DC was 16.
Okay.
And they just give you and Hilda just kind of like gives you this smile, and she just goes, Liliana, wow, you're here, and you didn't say hi?
Oh, well, I do apologize. We're currently trying to save the Bulls domain, and I thought I'd come here and get some useful advice, and well, she glanced at her. I didn't, but that's okay.
Hurtful.
She giggles. But it is nice to see you again, Hilda. I see you're looking very not exploded.
And Hilda just kind of like smiles again and points at the chair opposite Ithric. Why don't you sit down and have some tea with us?
I don't have a choice, do I?
Please, I insist.
All right, yeah. She'll go. She suddenly feels very thirsty, and not in the way she usually is. So she'll go.
I was about to say, what do you mean suddenly?
Yeah. All right, she'll go sit down over at the table because Mom said so.
And
Get in the high chair.
And for like a couple of hours, Hilda actually sits down with you. Brings out a similar teacup as Ithric, as the one Ithric was drinking from, and kind of like taps at it, and she just goes, "What would you like?"
More often than not, hard whiskey, but I guess
Oh,
it's
I'm sorry.
morning.
I don't do hard alcoholic drinks in here.
That's fine. How about, you know what? A hot chocolate sounds nice.
Hot chocolate. Okay, coming right up. And she just kind of like swirls her finger around the rim of the cup, and you start to see hot chocolate just kind of like uh uh start to kind of like fill the cup. And she just kind of like sits there with her chin resting on both her fingers as she watches you. Ithric is just like is just drinking their tea silently, putting it down to eat something from
She-
the I don't know what they're called, like the tea, not tea, the you know those like trays they have that at like fancy tea parties that have like the food and the pastries on it.
Yeah.
That you
That,
have
yeah,
that like set in that table.
Ah, yes. Pastry charcuterie. Got it.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Got it.
And-
But yeah, she sips hers and then makes sure to mention how good it is and how much she likes it.
Good, good.
So my friends and I were trying to save the Bulls domain.
Oh, is that so? How's that going?
Well, hopefully not great. Two of my friends are stuck in a hobo fortress, so that's a thing.
I'm sorry, what now?
Nope, you didn't miss here. That's just what it is. The other two are babysitting a literal child who's the keeper of the domain.
Oh, okay.
Also, no one seems to take it seriously, and they're all probably gonna die.
And
So-
and Ithric just kind of like goes, please, if there's anything I know about Ashayin City dwellers, they are so full of themselves, like
Well, they're all going to be full of dead very soon. Don't
Mm.
worry.
Mm. But hey, I mean, they mean well, really, like, just very destructive in their way of going about things.
Yeah.
Yep.
To say the least of it.
I mean, yeah,
Ah.
we had more than our fair share of visitors from Ashayin City. For I think our last one was like what, 5 months ago, and Hilda just kind of goes, "Oh, Lord, don't remind me. I'm getting a migraine just thinking about it." Yeah,
Yeah.
they had to cordon off a part of the Crown District because of the amount of damage that was dealt to infrastructure there. Yeah.
Ah. Wonderful.
I mean,
Ah.
in the end, they managed to save the puppy that was being assaulted by some kind of possessed woman. I'm not completely sure on the details, but like I remember hearing puppy and possessed woman in the same sentence. But
Okay.
yeah, it was I don't know. And as soon as the deed was done, they honestly didn't even stay to help out with
That sounds about right.
they
I-
just said
yeah.
my job is done, you are welcome, and flew off into the portal.
Well, believe me, I've seen some weird things there. I called myself a villain and then suddenly teleported up into space and got attacked by a jellyfish monster. So that was a day.
okay.
Yeah. That's what I said.
What? So wait, what does you having to declare yourself a villain have to do with the jellyfish in space? You said.
I'll tell you what, you solve that mystery, you'll be a step ahead of us.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I didn't really expect a full rundown of what you've been up to, but you know what? Here, and she just kind of like hands you a paper bag.
Oh. Thank you.
For
I
the
assume there's
road. And,
Tasty treats inside?
Of course, you know me. And I threw in a couple of Tay's sandwiches in there. Fills you up.
Oh, well, Lexi and Oscar will be thrilled, I'm certain.
And you hear on the from table this dragonborn and that goes oh yeah, I love Tay so much. Like, oh my gosh, the lattes here are so good. And Hilda just kind of like flashes a smile towards them and they wave.
What color are their scales, Mal?
Purple.
Purple?
Mhm.
Just checking. Interesting.
Yeah, and you just see like a purple dragon tail just like wagging happily.
Is their name Melody, out of curiosity?
You don't know. You didn't ask.
I just checking.
Do they look like a melody?
Liliana will slowly push up to her feet. Well, this has been lovely, but my friends are waiting for me, so I probably should go.
Okay, bye. And you see the purple dragonborn just like wave at you.
She waves.
Sorry.
Delenford smile upon you.
Sorry, she's kind of she's slowly turning into one of my regulars. And she's genuinely if the power of, well, not power, if sunshine were to become personified, it'd be Melody. And you see the dragonborn just kind of like jab a claw at herself, and she just goes, "Yep, that's me. Hi."
Liliana nods. Well, Delenford's blessings upon thee.
I'm sorry, who?
Yeah, great goddess. You'll love her. Goddess of perseverance. Look her up.
I swear to fucking God. Melody is fine. Not me.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah, all right. Great, just checking. All right, so yeah, Liliana will bow her head politely to Ithric and to Hilda. Well, thank you. I will be off.
And next time, dear, just bring everyone here. Like, well.
Yeah. Sorry, we haven't seen Oscar or Lexi in 2 days, and Rocky and Vamir are gone. So yeah, I'll try.
Right. Sorry.
And yeah, she hurries off.
All right. And with that, you head back to the portal with a few guards, maybe just kind of like looking at you, going like, "Huh."
She just hurries past. I'm going. I know.
And they're just like they look to each other and go, "Did that tiefling look familiar to you?"
Sus.
I think we're supposed to kill her, aren't we?
Hmm?
I think we're supposed to kill her on sight. I'm pretty sure.
I was like, I mean, she saved the city. Or
Yeah.
at least she did with their friends. So, I don't get paid enough for this.
Mood.
We didn't see you. And you step back into the portal. And find yourself back in Ashayin City.
She hurries over to the bull statue. I'm late. They're gonna be so pissed off.
All right.
We at the bull
So
stage.
it's about, I want to say, like 11 o'clock ish. When we turn back time and go back to Oscar and Lexi, who are being shaken awake, by Haru of all people. And
What?
she goes, hey, so my dad wants to talk to you?
Oh dear.
Mm.
Okay. Get up. Have we slept additionally enough that we don't have
Yeah.
that exhaustion?
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
sick.
yeah,
Fine.
yeah, you're fine. And she just kind of like leads you to the center where that pillar is, and you actually see like a bunch of like this this one uh large counter, like a countertop kind of thing, like running across like the I know my circles and my terms for circles around the radius of it, no, circumference of it, and you see like on one side there's like a bunch of drinks on the shelves there, and uh you see Ryu nursing some kind of amber liquid in a glass, looking very deep in thought.
You rang?
Yeah, so I realized that I said that I'll give it time until or at least give me time until sun sets, but may have a situation. And he just kind of like moves his head towards a certain direction, and if you follow where it is, you see the mad dog just kind of like not quite like on top of where Ryu would be, but just kind of like there seems to be like some kind of invisible force just like preventing him from like from coming in.
Licking the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to have I don't know how he found me, but found me. Right. Gonna need a favor for that favor that you want from me.
Uh-huh.
Would you be able to maybe convince him, because I think I know what he's here for. Would you be able to convince him to maybe meet me somewhere not here if he's here for what I think it's he's here for?
Can he hear us through there?
No, not really. Can't or at least I don't think he can. That's why I'm kind of
That's fine. Just give me a second. I'm gonna walk up to the wall. Sorry. Almost just I'm like I want to tap on it, but I shouldn't, so I won't.
Do not tap the glass.
So I'm just gonna pull out my phone, point to it, and call him.
Do you do this like where Lexi and Ryu are?
Well, he said to convince him, right?
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'll go around the corner or whatever, because he's right there. So, I mean, obviously now that you've said that, I know it's not a great idea, but
Well, your
He
detective
said he doesn't know how he got here, or knew he was here.
your private
no.
investigator senses
skill.
tell me I should be a bit more secretive.
Yeah, you might want to be at the very least like out of earshot of Ryu.
Yeah. I think I can do something. Give me a sec, and I will walk away towards a quiet spot of the park. and ring Madrima.
All right, and Mad Dog picks up, and he goes, "What the fuck?"
Before you get mad, good news.
Oh, I am mad.
Yeah, before you get madder, he's agreed to fight you.
Oh, okay. Well, why the fuck isn't he coming to fight me now?
Well, because he wants to do it in a like specific location. He hasn't said where, but one without probable casualties. I don't know.
I'm not gonna fucking kill anyone. Like, you can't fucking kill anyone. Trust me, I've tried. Can't fucking kill anyone in this goddamn city.
Look at him real sus, like But
What? He
don't
was
have all the.
pissing me off.
Yeah, I know. Like, don't have all the details yet, but he has. It's pretty vague, but I think he's on board.
Okay. So why
I'll,
is
I mean, I'll let you know more.
All right. Jesus Christ. The fucking. Oh my God, he has a code of sense of honor and shit.
Yeah, I know.
All right, fine. Just. Okay, you know what? I just wanted some kind of like consent to fight. Just give him my fucking number. I'll call him or something. Fuck, what a
Sure.
goddamn buzzkill. Damn it.
I will hang up.
And you see Mad Dog just kind of like get to his feet, bend his knees and just like zoop leaps off the invisible wall, and some hobos just go, "Oh, he's gone. What the fuck was that?"
Don't ask questions you don't need the answer to, boys.
All right, and
I
you go
don't
back?
actually say that. Yeah.
Okay, and what do you call it? You go back. Ryu's still there. Lexi, do you actually join him for like a drink?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you Ryu Ryu and Lexi are just kind of like sitting near each other, just kind of like nursing drinks, or at least
We get it, dude. You like tiefling girls.
Ryu is Lexi is maybe drinking instead of like nursing the drink.
Yeah.
Okay. And Barkeep actually cuts you off at like your fourth one, and
Unbelievable.
and they just go, "Hey, sorry."
Can't even get hammered at noon anymore. God damn it.
Well, there's that, and this is for everyone. I ain't like Zell. I don't got an unlimited pot. So yeah, Oscar, you come back. Lexi may or may not be looking a little grumpy after being cut off after her fourth drink.
So he's gone. And
So I see.
so what now?
Okay. Whatever terms I agreed on, I guess, let me know. Just listen, today's kind of a bad day for this. I promised Haru that I was gonna take her somewhere. If
Yeah, I think he just wanted attention, at least for now.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
I said, yeah, I think at least for now he just wanted attention or something. I don't know.
Oh, why did he keep throwing his goons at me?
I mean, they'd get my attention.
You know what? I guess. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. Tell you what. I have some business. In Heroes Boulevard. Um. Haru wants me to take her to some of the sites there. Poor girl hasn't been out much. And I figured it was safe enough, but well, now it's safer. Now that that happened. And I guess I'll tell you what I know of whatever it is that you need from me.
Right now or after you're done?
Um, after. And sure enough, Haru is actually bounding up to you, just kind of a little nicer, in her, like, basically like her outgoing clothes, and she's like beaming as she looks at Ryu, and she goes, "Okay, I'm ready. Uh, are they coming with us?" And Ryu just kind
Nope.
of like gives both of you a look and goes, I don't know, unless unless you're also going to the bull statue.
You know,
Hmm.
I think we are.
Oh, all right. Well, guess we can. Sorry. Guess we can head there together. All right. And Haru just kind of like uh brightens up a little bit at that, and she goes, "Oh, good. Um, sorry.
You know what, Haro? There's gonna be another kid there that you can talk to.
What? Wait, what do you... I mean, I guess.
I mean, if you want to.
I mean, I don't mind. It's just I'm not really going there to meet with the kid. I just want to see the bull statue. You know, I heard like there's a saying, the uh that it's kind of like if you listen close enough, you can hear the constellation from it.
It's an interesting rumor.
Yeah, but I think, they mean, like, I don't think they actually mean the actual constellation. But it's nice. I mean, it's what keeps the shield going. And as she says that, like, the resounding boom echoes again, and you see the shimmer from the barrier dissipate. Or dissipate throughout the barrier, rather. Jesus.
All right.
Alright,
Well,
to the
let's
bull statue we
go.
All right. And we are actually going to call it there because hard cutoff time. And I am heckin' exhausted. So yes.
We're all
if
meeting up at the same place.
yeah, next time we meet, all of the Dreamweavers will be together.
We're
may or
getting
may
the gang
not
back
be in
together.
for a couple of surprises. For a couple of you. And Sin, do you at any point before we leave, do you at any point check your tweeter or your tumult?
Probably.
Okay. You may or may not have gotten a message back.
Is it a yes or a no?
Um.
Can't help but feel like I'm gonna regret opening that, but
Oh no, it's fine. It's just more or less. I don't have like the exact words, but Lena er, basically just goes, okay, this is a little weird, but I've never told that story to anyone before, and the only people who know that are me and Sin. And you know what? If you say you're Sin, I sort of believe you. Just if you really are Sin, please be safe. I love you.
oh,
And I'll see you hopefully soon? Question mark?
Sin suddenly looks much happier, suspiciously, in the car ride over.
And there's a PS going, don't be too much of a raven. And winky face. And that's
Edge.
and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the message from Lena.
Everything okay?
Just gonna smile and show the message.
I've never seen you smile that way before. Oh. Huh. Okay. Well, if she believed you, maybe Nephrite will believe Paige. And then you can both be, happy. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Happy good.
Happy is good. It's good when people are happy. It is good when everyone is calm and happy all the time.
And nothing bad will happen. Ever.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Exactly. Nothing bad ever happens again.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, okay, so now we're done for real.
Now we're done.
For realsies.
For realsies.
For realsies.